Hey everybody, welcome to the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. Thank you so much for stopping by and talking horror with us. I am joined by Colby from Colby Does Horror. How you doing, dude?
Dude, I'm psyched to be here. I've actually been watching your channel for quite a few years now. Like I think I found you when you were doing like news for Scream 5 or something like that. So I've been watching you for quite a long time.
Dude, thank you so much, man. That really means a lot. I'm glad to have you on. We've been trying to get a stream together for a while. I think it was like the middle of last year. I mean, where we were trying to make something happen. And I think you had like a power outage or something, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah, that was when like all those we didn't thankfully get any tornadoes, but there was like all those tornado scares in like Illinois where I'm at, so it was pretty hectic.
Yeah, I'm glad that we're doing something now. I'm glad we're talking horror and kind of the first stream to really kick off the year here on the page, talking about like things that we're most excited for moving into a whole new year of horror. So I'm really excited to get into that. Before we really crack into the list and go beat by beat here, is there any like movie that just off the rip you are the most excited to see in 2026?
I have a couple written down on my phone, but my number one most anticipated of 2026 right now is Damien McCarthy's Hokum.
Oh man, I don't even have that on the list. You're so right. That's a good one, man. I haven't seen it yet. I already know I'm gonna like it. I loved his first two features. Like blew me away, hidden gem
Yeah,
movies. They more people need to see them.
same. I can't remember what movie I was at, but the trailer wasn't released yet on like YouTube or online, and I was just like, "What the heck is this?" Like it had Adam Scott in it, and just the imagery and the unsettlingness of it. It looks crazy. And his other two movies, like I have no doubt it's gonna be crazy.
I saw caveat or whatever it is. I saw that on
Mhm.
Shudder like years ago, and I'm just like, who made this? This is awesome. And it was like a first time director. And then I can't remember the name of his other movie that from like 2 years
Oddity.
last year. Oddity.
Yeah,
Loved
Oddity.
dude, kick ass. Like just even better. I thought it was even a step up. So I'm expecting just this upward trend to continue for that guy moving into into this year. I'm really excited for that one. I can't believe I
Yeah,
forgot it.
yeah,
No, that's gonna rock.
that one looks insane. Do you have a most anticipated right now?
Dude, like this is a Scream channel. Let's just be honest. I talk so much Scream on here. I am excited for Scream 7, but Evil Dead Burn, like Evil Dead just has my heart. I love like even if Evil Dead Burn sucks, I'm gonna love it kind of vibe. Like I'm just telling you guys this right now. I'm a biased critic when when it comes to Evil Dead. Have a Necronomicon and something, I'm gonna fucking love it. So I'm so unbelievably excited for that one.
I love that you said that because Evil Dead 2013 is my favorite movie of all time.
I saw your post. You made a post the other day about like a ton of movies that I think you're like, these are movies that if you like them, you're a shitty horror fan or something. And then it
Yeah,
was
it's
like
like
your
that trend
letterboxed.
going. Yeah, it's that trend going around. Like, if these are in your top four, then you're like a clown or something. I said, and
Yeah,
mine was
yeah.
Evil Dead 2013, Pieces from 1982, Hatchet 2, and then I can't remember Frontiers, my favorite French extremity film. So those were my four. And like people thought I was like rage baiting at first, and then when you see like the last slide, it says, "Oh, just kidding, these are mine."
I left you a comment. I'm like, I thought we were about to fight here for a
Yeah,
second. I thought
you're
hands were
like,
about
we're
to be
about to
thrown.
throw hands.
Because dude, I'm with you. Evil Dead 2013, one of my favorite movies just in general I've ever
Mhm.
seen. It's a perfect horror movie. I love everything about it. So if Burn can capture even an ounce of that energy, I'll be
Mhm.
happy.
Yeah.
For
What do you
sure.
think of Rise?
I really liked Rise. I thought it was really good. I don't think it's the best Evil Dead
Mhm.
movie, but I love it quite a bit. Like I think it's a very very solid watch, an excellent entry for sure.
Yeah.
Characters especially, I thought that was a very big strength of that one. I loved every single main player in that whole movie.
Yeah. I really like the mom, Alyssa Sutherland. I thought the opening to Rise is the best opening out of any Evil Dead, but it's
Yeah.
it's definitely my least favorite Evil Dead movie.
And that's totally fair. I think it has shortcomings. It has like weird little moments and transit. I feel like my only big problem with it is I think the pacing's kind of weird in that one.
Yeah, yeah. And the biggest thing for me was the trailer for that gave everything away, like the cheese
Yeah.
grater, almost every death. I think I was just more disappointed than anything.
I have a very I think I'm also biased with that one, not just because it's Evil Dead. I got to see that one like a month and a half early. Like I think we were some of the first people to see it for this like early screening at this horror convention out here in Ohio called Horror Hound.
Oh
And
yeah, I'm familiar with Horror Hound.
I was the final person to be in, like to be allowed in. Like they were, ticking people kind of thing. I walked in and the person behind me, they're like, "Nope, stop. That's it. We're at capacity." And I'm just like,
Wow.
I was sweating bullets like the whole time. I thought at any moment they were going to kick me out before it started. But so it's a personal film. I love it. It's a great time. But do want to say hello to some of the wonderful folks who are watching us at home here. We have Samantha Robinson, who is first in the chat. Thank you for being a channel member, Samantha. What's up? What's up? We have Mig on Tiv saying, "Yo, just finished 3 movies today. Strangers Chapter 2, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and Predator Badlands." That is a really interesting mix of 3 films.
Yeah, it is.
All very different, all over the place of horror. I love it though. Some great stuff. We're definitely going to be talking about how much we're excited for Strangers Chapter 3 in a second here, Colby. Austin is saying, "I got my mullet and my bat ready to babysit." Oh man, someone's hyped up after some Stranger Things. That's awesome. Love it. Richard J. Skarenki saying, "Scream 7, Evil Dead, Burn, most anticipated movies of 2026 for me." I can't argue with that, Richard. Those are some great choices right there. Ready or Not 2 as well. Definitely one we're going to be breaking down. Very excited to get into that one too. Erica's also with us modding tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We love Erica around here. So much love to you. Thank you so much for not only being a member, but modding, keeping the chat safe. We appreciate you for that. It means a lot.
Thank you, Erica.
So much love. Paula Fitzhenry, a member as well. Hi, hello. Yo, yo, yo. Faith Dorn is also with us saying, "Hey, Jake, Colby, Erica, and chat. Hope everybody is having a great 2026. So far, so good." I'm chilling so far. How's your 2020? How's the 2 days of 2026 for you, Colby?
It's been pretty good. Yesterday, I don't really drink much, so I didn't have a hangover or anything, but wife and I were just lazy around the house. We watched a new one called House on Haunting Grounds or something. It's a very low budget found footage film. We dug it, and then I showed my wife Bring Her Back for the very first time.
Ooh, okay. That's a depressing watch to start off the year.
It was one of my favorites of last year, and every time I watch it, it still like depresses me. So I don't know why I keep doing it to myself. But yeah, my wife was pretty upset after too.
Nice. I mean, that's
like, yeah,
that's the point, right?
Yeah.
No, that's wonderful though, man. Very good stuff. A few more people are rolling in as well. We got Davey Deathray. What's up, my friend? Welcome in. The man with the golden voice. We love Davey around here. Happy Friday. For first Friday of the year. Cool, it's only name. I know, right? I wish we could trade.
No, I like Killjoy Jake.
I think I did. I wish I didn't use my real name. I wish I had like I wish I had a persona. I've ever since I like first year of this, it was fun, but now I'm like, oh man, I wish like it was Killjoy Ryan or something like that. That would be more fun in my opinion. We got William hanging out with us saying, "I'm excited for the new Resident Evil game and movie." Yes, that's also on the list today. We're going to be talking about Zach Krager's Resident Evil. Very excited to get into that. And two more folks, Colby, and we will get into this. The Alpha is with us as well. Thank you for being a channel member. Just watch Strangers. So, yeah, apologies on my part there. Strangers Chapter 2 out of curiosity. Definitely not anticipating Chapter 3. Yuck. Ooh, yeah. We're going to break it down here in just a second, my friend. Don't you worry. And of course, we have Mandy, who is also a member. Hello, Mandy. Thank you for being with us today. Big group hello in case I missed you. We will definitely be getting back to the chat here in a sec, but I want to crack into this list. I'm real excited here. So Colby, to kind of break this open, we have a few movies that are technically already out. There's that Daisy Edgar Jones zombie movie, something like We Bury the Dead. I have yet to see it.
Yeah.
I was wondering if you got around to checking that one out yet, though.
I got to see that one, I think 2 weeks ago. It's very different. It's a very different take on the zombie genre. The trailer kind of sold it differently than it is, but I really enjoyed it. It reminded me of like a very low budget Alex Garland movie with zombies that isn't called 28 years or days or anything. But the ending kind of fumbled it for me, but I still really like the rest of the movie. It's just very bleak and dreadful.
Okay, okay. I hear zombies and I'm like, okay, my interest is peaked. I will check it
Mhm.
out. And I like that you're comparing it to 28 Days Later. If it's got a little bit of Alex Garland spices in there, I'll
I
give it a
mean, it's
watch.
nothing like the 28s, but you can tell it feels very Alex Garlandy, even though he has nothing to do with it. But just like the feel and like the story wise, it felt like uh Civil War meets the Crazies.
Ooh, okay, okay. That's interesting. I like that.
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to be checking that one out this weekend at some point. I haven't really. Again, that was one that wasn't like high on the priority list, but
Mhm.
I saw the cast, I saw the concept, and I'm like, I'll definitely be checking that out at some point. Um, One that I am weirdly excited for, though, like maybe more excited than I should be, is Primate, coming from director Johannes Roberts. This is basically that opening scene of Nope with where the monkey attacks, but like the whole
Mhm.
movie. I'm weirdly excited for this one next week. Colby, do you have any excitement for this movie?
Yes, I missed Fantastic Fest last year, but I have a lot of friends who saw it there, and they all said it was super fun. So I'm pretty sure if you have an AMC by you, I'm pretty sure this next week's Monday's Scream Unseen is going to be Primate. Don't
Ooh,
quote me,
okay.
but I'm probably 75% sure. So hopefully I get to see that one on Monday.
Well, I might have to get me a ticket too because that's exciting. Uh,
Yeah.
I want to see what this is all about. I love me a good creature feature, and I feel like we
Mhm.
don't get them all the time, And this is kind of scratching that itch for me a little bit, at least from what we've seen in the trailers. So I'm down for it.
Yeah, and like I love a creature feature too, where it makes you feel for the creature. And obviously, Ben, who's the chimpanzee in the movie, you see he's like a gentle household pet, and then something happens to him and he just goes completely feral. So I'm excited to see how it makes me feel. I have heard that the kills go extremely hard, so we'll see. I'm pumped for it.
Awesome. Okay, I see it. I've also, on top of all that stuff, that's all very exciting. I think Johannes Roberts is a very underrated director. Like I think he has some misses for sure, but he has a few movies in his catalog that I just really love. I'm a weird defender of the Resident Evil movie that he did. I don't know if you ever saw that. It
Is
was
that
like
the Welcome to
Welcome.
Raccoon City?
Yes, yeah. I
Okay, I like
weirdly
that
liked
one.
that
Yeah.
one. Okay, okay, cool, 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 cool. It's not, it's not perfect by any means, but there's things about it that I think work better than some of the other Resident Evil movies, is what
Oh,
I'll
I
say.
agree. I'm not a big Paul W.S. Anderson fan. I like the first two, but no, I really dug Welcome to Raccoon City.
I'm glad you did. I feel like so alone in that boat half the time. I'm like, I
No, I think
weirdly
too,
like this movie.
I think this is why like I followed you and stuck with you for so long is because me and you our opinions line up like 90% of the time.
Hell yeah, man. Well, I appreciate that. That's good. That's good stuff. I'm hoping this one's good. I hope this is another banger from him. He's all over the
Mhm.
place with his catalog too. Resident Evil 47 meters down. Trying to think what. Oh, Strangers Pray at Night is probably my favorite film from him.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
Oh yeah,
The
that was the last good
the
Strangers
pool
movie.
scene is one of the coolest things ever.
Oh yeah. Oh, the pool. Yeah, the pool sequence. That's one of the best in the whole franchise. I love that. It's iconic. But yeah,
Yeah,
Primate definitely high up on the list. And I was telling you this backstage, but January is stacked this year. Like, there's
so
like,
stacked.
oddly enough, on this list, I really thought we were going to get into some more like October releases. I have one
Mhm.
October movie to talk about today. Which is bizarre, right? For horror movies, like not a whole lot's going on this October.
Yeah, I mean, as of right now, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
That will change, of course. We might be
Mhm.
getting a new VHS, as we
Oh
have for
yeah.
the last like 5 years. And I'm sure there's more announcements to come. But as of right now, I only have one very big release like that's kind of getting some buzz. So we'll get to that in a sec. But to finish out January, which we still have a lot to talk about regarding next month, or this month, I keep forgetting it's 2026. The Bone Temple, the 28 years later sequel. Colby, you were just telling me that was that your favorite movie of last year, or just one of your favorites?
It was in my top three.
Very nice, very nice. I'm with you. That was my third place. That was my third place from last year. So
Yeah. It's either second or third. I can't remember. It flip flops, but it's up there.
I'm unbelievably excited for this. I think that is it's a weird movie that was like my kind of weird.
Mhm.
How are you feeling going into Bone Temple?
Dude, I'm pumped. Like like 28 years later hit differently for me than a lot of people. Like the stuff with the mom dying of cancer that hit very close to me. So I went from crying to laughing in the Jimmy scene. So in the Jimmy scene, like everybody that they hated it. It was the tonal shift that they hated, but like it helped me like emotionally. So it just worked for me, and I was like, I love this movie.
I love when a movie is just like a stew of emotions where it's
Mhm.
and that 28 years later fits that bill perfectly. Like it is terrifying in the front half. In that middle part, like what you're talking about is very emotional and like heartbreaking. It's almost even a
Yeah.
little art housey too, which is kind of cool. And then we get into that ending sequence and it is like the goofiest Power Rangers bullshit I've ever seen. So I'm just like, let's go. Like
And I loved it. It
sold.
worked for me.
100%, man. I loved that movie to death. So I'm so excited for Bone Temple. I hope it's weirder, honestly.
Yeah, and I have a couple friends who saw early whatever. It wasn't any festivals, but they did some like New York screenings and stuff. And they won't tell me about it, but that all they say is it's already like up there.
Ooh, okay. This is going to be an impossible franchise to rank, at least for me. Like I don't
They're
know
all
how
so
I could do it.
different.
They're also different and they're also good in how different they are from each other. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We have Erica throwing $2 out there. Thank you for the support, my friend. Saying Jake and Colby like us, so you should like them back. Yes, go like the stream, guys. That would be pretty damn cool. And also, Colby was telling me backstage that he's trying to get his YouTube channel going, and I've tagged it in this little stream here. So please go subscribe to Colby. Give him a little follow. Click that fun little red button. It's a good time.
I appreciate that. I mean, I just do like short form videos right now, but I'm working on building my long content up. So,
but you're talking horror, so you're in the right place,
yeah,
my friend.
yeah, exactly.
Wonderful stuff. Erica, thank you for the $2. I greatly appreciate it. And definitely check out Colby's page as well. And look at that. She's even throwing out your link. There we go. Very good stuff.
Oh, you're the best.
Hell yeah.
Erica.
Yeah. Very good stuff. Excitement for Bone Temple. Switching up the director, though, I wanted to ask you about this. How do you feel about Nia DaCosta doing this middle entry?
I am even more hyped. I loved Candyman. It's kind of shot up as like I prefer the newest Candyman over the OG, which is a crazy hot take, but it's it has like a special place in my heart. So I love Nia DaCosta, and I think her like her what she can do. I don't know, her sky's the limit for her.
Dude, honestly, that's a great take about Candyman because I feel like that movie did not get enough, it didn't get enough love. And I think it's just like a beautifully shot film. Like the cinematography is top notch. And it feels just in so many ways like a far cry from the original, but just like 28 years later, it still works, as its own thing.
Yeah.
I love that we're not using the score from the original. We're going more atmospheric. Like it's just its own beast, but still very effective in what it does. I love that Candyman movie, man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, and if I mean, obviously you're a fan of Dead Meat. If you watch his breakdown of that one, he goes like so in depth of like what a lot of like this symbolism and metaphors mean. And I was like, I didn't even catch that while I was watching it. That's like, so I had an even deeper love for that movie because of Dead Meat James.
Okay, Rock. See, I don't think I've seen his kill count on it. I'm very serious about not watching the kill counts until I've seen the movies. So
Yeah.
I think that was one where I was like, oh, I hadn't seen it yet or something, and I never got around to seeing it. But that's funny. I'm gonna have to put that one on soon. I love gotta love Dead Meat though. Come on now.
Yep.
Very good stuff there. But yeah, okay, moving forward though, we also have I guess we gotta get through this list. Return to Silent Hill. Third Silent Hill movie is being released. This one I feel like has really divided audiences all over the place. Some Silent Hill fans are not liking the looks of this one, but we do have the returning director Christoph Gans, if I'm not mistaken, from the first movie coming back. So where are you standing as a potential Silent Hill fan?
I played the games like in junior high and high school, so I'm a fan of the games. I liked the first movie. I thought the second one was entertaining. I didn't hate it like most people. But what really intrigues me about this is that it's Cineverse.
Ooh, okay.
So I'm definitely gonna see this as soon as I can. I honestly I watched like bits and pieces of the trailer. I'm just gonna try to go in blind.
I'm loving that Cineverse is distributing this one. They've, kind of put out some of the more interesting theatrical releases, I feel like, in the last couple of years, right? We got
Yeah.
Terrifier 3, Silent Night, Deadly Night from them most recently. Just very bloody, very like hard to market at a theater kind of movies. Oh, Toxic Avenger maybe
Yeah.
being the one that fits that bill the most. So I'm really they see something in this movie, I guess is the point, and hopefully it's more than just it's part of a popular IP. I'm hoping there is something really special about this one.
Agreed.
I'm a little half and half on the trailer. I'm a weirdo. I love Silent Hill as an aesthetic. You could apply that to like kind of whatever movie and I'll go see it.
Exactly.
Kind of vibe. I love the concept, the idea of it, and even if this isn't the most perfectly acted movie or whatever, because I'm getting a little hint of that from the trailer. I think I'm gonna really vibe with this one. It looks scary as shit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Absolutely. We have Awesome Destroyer throwing 5 out there. Thank you for the support, my friend. Saying one thing I think everyone is sleeping on and forgetting is the Carrie TV show. That's a very good point. I did not put any TV shows on this list, and now I feel bad. No, but that's your most anticipated for 2026. Just to kind of get into that, Colby, are you excited for this? We got Matthew Lillard, part of the cast. We have who is it? Mike Flanagan directing this, which is really exciting. Thoughts on the Carrie TV show?
I was excited for Matthew Lillard, the rest of the cast, but if you tell me Mike Flanagan, I'm there for anything.
He does not miss. He has the Midas touch when it comes to horror, I think. My God.
Agreed. Like, I think my first introduction to him was Oculus, and I saw it in the theater, and it terrified me in the theater. I'm like, who made this? And I've been following him since. And I think Midnight Mass is my favorite show of all time.
Ooh, okay. I like Haunting of Hill House is like my absolute favorite thing from him. I just think that's a masterpiece. I have yet to watch.
I can rewatch that one anytime too.
Oh yeah, I have yet to watch Midnight Mass. I haven't seen that or Haunting of Bly Manor. So I've heard both of those are also pretty good.
Bly Manor is very good, but it's more emotional than anything.
Okay.
Very, very emotional.
Very emotional. I was crying watching the Haunting of Hill House. I'll be completely honest with you. So as long as it hits, I'm here for it.
Be prepared to cry even more then. Be prepared to cry even more.
Oh man. Well, I'm ready to cry. Bring it on, Mike. Let's see what happens. I hope his take on Carrie's great. We're also hearing that he might do some sort of new adaptation of The Dark Tower from Stephen King. And my God, do I want a good version of that story on the big screen so badly. Huge fan of that book series.
Anything
would love to see that.
Good of The Dark Tower, I'll be happy.
Yeah. Yes.
All the Dark Tower stuff we get is so bad.
I know, and it's frustrating because that could be like an epic story. I mean, that could be like the next Lord of the Rings if they do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see that. I'm really excited for it. But Awesome Destroyer, thank you so much for throwing that out there. I'm so sorry I'm missing out on TV shows tonight. I didn't even think about that if I'm being so real. But thank you so much for the 5. Really appreciate that. Next up, we have one that is flying under the radar a little bit, but one that I think still bears a lot of excitement. Sam Raimi's kind of return to the horror genre, Send Help. That's coming out right at the end of the month on January 30th. Colby, are you hyped up for this?
Very hyped. I love Rachel McAdams. I love Sam Raimi, and I think the trailer looks pretty gnarly.
This is going to be fun. I'm loving the concept of this one. Like, I love when Sam Raimi does like some sort of weird high concept shit, kind of comparing that to Drag Me to Hell. I'm kind of getting like some similar vibes to that. So I'm here for this. I can't wait. I think Send Help is going to be a lot of fun for sure. So very good stuff there.
Yeah, I can't wait for that one.
Oh, yeah. Probably will be the best film of 2026. If I'm just being so real, we have The Strangers Chapter 3, concluding the greatest horror trilogy of all time. What are you hyped up for Stranger? Or do you think that this is gonna like just save the whole trilogy in Chapter 3? Thoughts?
I can't even put into words how much I loathe Chapter 1 and 2. But I would be happy if Rennie Harlan can save it with Chapter 3.
That is more optimistic.
See, like a horror movie fail like that, but they're so bad. They're so bad.
That's so much more optimistic than anything I could say about it. So you know what? Much love to that. I don't know, man. I'm going into it with like no expectations whatsoever. I'm gonna just see it, and I'm gonna post a review. That's where I'm at with it. Sadly, I want it to be good though, because I love the first two, but these have just been bad, like atrociously bad. Sadly, but
Just
I don't know. Maybe
everything that's so good about. Oh, sorry. I was saying everything that's so good about the first two, like they took like the most iconic shots and everything and like redid those, but the tension, the dread, everything else, they just threw that out the window. So it's just pointless.
Yeah, I didn't understand that in chapter 1, and then they were promising us, well, beyond, guys, it's going to get different beyond that, and it did it though. Chapter 2 is just a chase scene, and then there's a boar attack. That's the whole. I mean, that's it. That's the whole movie.
The Pumbaa scene.
The Pumbaa scene. Oh my God. I've never even heard. That's hilarious. I haven't even heard that before. That's, I don't know. I just, after seeing that, they clearly, it doesn't feel like they have a sense of direction in terms of story, especially. So I got no faith in it. I will see it. But why the hell is Maya wearing a stranger's mask in part 3? That is so not earned. I don't know. It's going to be a secret. It's going to be a secret banger, Colby. I'm telling you, it's going to be the best movie of next year. Anyways,
I won't be mad if it is. I won't be mad.
I hope it is, man. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm rooting for Rennie Harlan. Scream 7 is probably the next big talking point, though. Probably the movie I think most people are, just know about, are looking forward to. That's coming out on February 27th. Colby, what is your thoughts just moving into the next Scream sequel?
I'm optimistic. I hope it does well. I'm excited to see Matthew Lillard back. I was really excited when they started like naming all the cast members coming back. So I thought like maybe they're gonna go like the Wes Craven's New Nightmare route and have it be like even more meta. And I would have loved that. But I'm getting like from the trailer, they're just gonna be like their AI voices and stuff. So kind of disappointed in that, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm optimistic. Scream's one of my favorite franchise, so we'll see.
I love the ghost face mask you got in the background, by the way. I meant to say that earlier. Which is always cool.
Oh, the Scream 6 one.
Yeah. I think I literally have it. Hang on now. Like literally right there. So look at that. I love it. We're matching.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited for Scream 7. I wanted to be good. I personally enjoyed 5 and 6. I didn't think they were the best Scream movies by any means, but I did have a very good time with them. If 7 can deliver that, I'll be happy. We'll be cool.
No, I agree.
Colby, I think we might be like a little. We might be a little behind. I don't know what that is, but I feel like I think there's a little.
Yeah, I think there's like a couple second lag.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know. I wasn't 100%. I could refresh if you want me to, just real quick, just to give it a try.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, I might exit the studio, so you have command of the Killjoy Jake YouTube channel. I don't know what's gonna happen. We'll see though.
All good. It's my channel now, guys. I am now in charge of the killer. There we go. The only bad thing is I can't see any comments or anything. Oh, there we go.
Are you how's this?
Up?
How are we? What's up, dude?
Yeah, I think that one so far is all right.
Killjoy Colby is my favorite.
Is it worse? I don't know.
Killjoy Colby. it might be worse.
That was a good one.
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna, we're just gonna keep on rolling, baby. The show must go on, as they say. I don't. Do you mind? Do you want to try like refreshing just real quick? I don't know. Totally up to you, my friend.
Yeah, I can refresh mine real quick.
Okay, that would be fantastic. I'm so sorry. I just I feel like we're talking over each other. I would hate to do that to you. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. I appreciate y'all hanging out with us. I want the Scream chair cast reveal. You want like a what? Huh? The casting couch Scream reveal? What's happening here? Colby is key. I'll make sure to tell him that, Kiki, when he comes back. That this is fantastic. Thanks for a fun movie preview 2026 from Stacy. Hello, Stacy. I hope you enjoyed the rest of this preview. We're not even through February yet. We're just getting through that, and then we're getting into March, which we have one big release in March, and I'm excited to talk about that. It's gonna be fun. Here we go. We got Colby back. What's up, my friend?
Is that better?
Yeah.
All right, cool, perfect.
Very good stuff. Okay. Getting back into this though, we have on March 27th has been pushed up by 2 whole weeks. Ready or Not 2. I'm calling it Ron 2 because I think that's just way funnier. Are you excited? Are you excited for a Ready or Not sequel? Did you like the first one?
Loved the first one. I'm pumped for this one. I'm a huge what's her name? I can't.
Samara Weaving.
I'm a huge Samara Weaving fan. And then the rest of the cast that they've added to this, I'm beyond excited.
Oh, it has the best cast of a horror movie all year. We got Sarah Michelle Gellar. We got David Cronenberg just randomly acting in something cool. Rock on. I'm kind of like just Catherine Newton is the other one. I'm totally failing to remember anybody else, but those are like the big names, at least in my mind. Very excited for this. Elijah Wood.
Yes, and Elijah Wood. Catherine Newton's the huge one that sold me on it too. I love anything Catherine Newton does.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I mean, she's been in a lot of weird little movies lately that I feel like haven't gotten enough love. Did you see Lisa Frankenstein like a couple years ago?
One of my favorite of that year. I have a Lisa Frankenstein shirt.
Whoa, dude. Hell yeah. Oh, that's too cool. That's too cool.
I love Diablo Cody.
I really love. I felt like that one just did not get enough love. That for me, like that was such a saving grace of 2024. I was just loving. I had a great time with that movie, and I'm really excited to see her in more horror this year. So I want to see her in 100 more projects moving forward.
I agree.
Ready or Not 2. That's probably in my top 3 most anticipated though, because for me at least, the first Ready or Not, that's probably still my favorite radio silence horror flick. Like I love that movie. Yeah. Rock on. Well, March 27th, a month after Scream 7, we're going to be seeing that one, which is so exciting. So it's just it feels like a 1-2 punch. Doubling down on that. Next up, we got The Mummy coming from Lee Cronin. This is his follow-up to Evil Dead Rise. So I think us Evil Dead fans are really going to vibe with this one on April 17th. Colby, how are you feeling about The Mummy?
I don't know yet.
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know what to say or how to feel yet. Like I said, I wasn't the biggest fan of Evil Dead Rise, but we'll see. And I don't know. I think I'm just I'm putting my guard up because I'm such a big fan of the Brendan Fraser mummy movies. So we'll see.
Okay. Well, we are getting another one of those from Radio Silence though.
I heard.
Yeah, dude, that's gonna fucking rock. I'm hyped up for that. I'm maybe even a little more excited for that one if I'm being real. But yeah, no, I'm so ready for The Mummy. I've really enjoyed Lee Cronin's 2 movies. I don't know if you ever saw Hole in the Ground.
It's been on my list since Evil Dead Rise, but I have not yet. I still haven't gotten to it.
You know, dude, it's pretty good. It's a little slow. I think that's my only criticism of it. But I think once it gets to where it's going, it packs a little bit of a punch. So I had a very good time with it. I'd recommend it. I don't know. I think I might have liked Evil Dead Rise better. So if that helps you gauge, you know, where this one lands, I still think it's worth a watch. But I'm excited for this one. I've heard from some friends who work in behind the scenes stuff that this is one to look out for. This might be a little hidden gem of next year. So the Mummy's up there on my list for sure. Next up, this is a movie that I don't know. I don't even know if you may not know about it. And not a lot of people are talking about it. And I wish more people would. I think this is going to be the movie I'm going to put my chips on, is going to be our dark horse, our hidden gem of 2026. Obsession from Curry Barker.
Did you see Milk and Cereal?
Yes. And it's so good.
I can't wait. They played it at, it was either South by Southwest or Fantastic Fest, Obsession. And everybody loved it. It was like their favorite movie of the film festival.
Ooh. Okay. So I saw Milk and Cereal, and I'm like, whatever this guy does next, like I'm there day one. This is
Yeah,
gonna
like
rock.
I watched Milk and Cereal not knowing who That's a Bad Ideas channel was, and I watch all their like comedy shorts, everything they do now. I love Curry Barker.
They're crazy talented. I feel like they can just do so much with like the smallest little idea, and they just build it into something crazy. That's I think that's what I loved so much about Milk and Cereal. It starts off as this little thing, and then it grows into this like gigantic story with all these crazy twists and turns. I'm kind of getting that same energy from Obsession. I don't know too much about it. I've seen that little teaser trailer that they put out about it. That's all I know, but I'm wildly excited for this.
And just the fact that it played like it didn't have a like company yet, but it played at, I think it's Fantastic Fest. And literally a week or two later, Blumhouse was like, nope, we're buying that. Like to have your first feature picked up by Blumhouse, that's insane.
Yes, it feels very like confident. Feels like we're gonna buy this thing, we're gonna put it out. This is gonna be something. I have so much faith in this, and just knowing this dude's talent, this is probably gonna be something that's even better than Milk and Cereal. I'm unbelievably excited. May 15th for this one, fellas. And it's, if you're like, what you guys are hyping it up, what's it about? This one follows a music store employee named Bear, played by Michael Johnston. I don't even think I know that actor, if I'm being real. Who uses a supernatural toy called a One-Wish Willow to get his longtime crush Nikki, played by I'm going to butcher that, never mind, Nikki, to fall in love with him, but the results aren't as ideal as he'd wish. May 15th, Monkey's Paw kind of story. I'm hyped up for it. Go see this one, guys. I really think this is going to be a surprise hit. Something that I'm hoping is a hit, though, Colby, a movie that, like, it's got to bring this franchise back. It would be great if it did. Scary Movie 6 dropping in June. Where are you feeling with that? Not necessarily a horror movie, right? But it's horror adjacent for sure. What are your thoughts on Scary Movie 6?
I have some inside sources that have worked on the movie.
Ooh.
And they're saying it's probably going to be the most offensive and funniest one. Like they're going back to like the like 90s, early 2000s comedy that made the first two work. And I'm just really happy that Marlon Wayans is back on it. That team, Regina Hall, Anna Faris, everybody's coming back. Dave Sheridan's coming back. So I'm pretty hyped.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it to be basically making fun of legacy sequels. Like it just feels like it's bringing that energy. We don't know like really anything about it outside of rumors and whatnot. But I'm just hoping it's just gonna rip on movies like Halloween 2018, Scream 5. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Like I'm hoping it just brings that energy of here's like all these silly things about legacy sequels, and it never feels malicious to me. But it's gonna be really fun. I feel even for people who aren't movie fans, like it's got that kind of humor, but if you have seen those movies, it enhances the experience, right? So I'm here for it.
Agreed. And I'm glad that I don't even know if like I've seen like maybe one article about it, but they are going to make fun of Terrifier as well. So we will be getting Fart the Clown in Scary Movie 6.
It's right there, man. It's
perfect.
They can't avoid that low-hanging fruit. I mean, come on now. Yeah, no, I totally think we're getting that. That's going to be too funny. No, very good stuff. I'm really excited for Scary Movie 6.
I heard that they are trying to get David to come play Fart the Clown, but if not, they said they were going to have Dave Sheridan, who played Doofy, play him. So we'll see.
I'm hearing all kinds of rumors about the cast list for Scary Movie 6. Like I'm hearing Melissa Barrera might be in there for like a little appearance. Dude, if David Howard Thornton's in there too, I would literally lose my mind if those two were in there. Oh man. Yeah, that would be crazy meta, crazy fun.
I feel like it's something he would love to do too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, he's in fucking Screamboat, and he's going to be in Screamboat 2, the sequel that's coming out. Of course he would do this, He would totally do Scary Movie.
I'm excited. Screamboat was probably one of the way better, like public domain besides the Pooniverse, I love the Pooniverse. We definitely got a big one to talk about for the upcoming. But no, I like Screamboat.
Yeah, we have Pinocchio. That's like, to my knowledge, it's coming out this year. I don't know if we have a release date for it, to my knowledge, but that I believe that's dropping this year. Are you excited for that one?
Hype, dude. I'm hyped for Pinocchio. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare made my top 10 of 2025. So I wasn't the biggest fan of Blood and Honey. Blood and Honey 2 just completely stepped up on every level. I loved it. But I was a fan of Bambi and loved Peter Pan.
Bambi was okay for me, but dude, Peter Pan, yeah, that was I was kind of blown away by that one. I really thought that was something
So
special.
brutal, too.
It was so brutal, and I just feel like it gave so much weight to that character. Like they really made it their own in such a great way. That's the best thing they've done so far, in my opinion.
Yeah, so I'm excited for Pinocchio. It looks like it's gonna be dark. I mean, we got Robert Englund and Richard Brake coming, so I'm excited.
I can't say, so I know some things about Pinocchio. That's all I'm gonna say, and I can't say
Aren't you
much.
supposed to be in which one are you supposed to be in?
I don't. Am I supposed to be in? I don't know. You know,
I swear I've heard you say that you were supposed to be in the like one where they all assemble.
I might be. Well, you know, we'll see. We'll see, Colby. I don't know, man.
I've heard you talk about it. I swear I have.
I have talked about it a little bit. I've gotten all I'll say is I've gotten an offer to potentially do something in that movie. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's amazing, dude.
Yeah, I'm oh man, I'm over the moon about it. But I don't want to say too much. I just want it to be like a funny little. Oh wow, look at that. What do you know? Yeah, I'll shut up about that though. But anyways, something I am really excited about regarding Pinocchio, though, something I can tease about it, is that I just know there's going to be a lot of body horror in a way that I feel like the Pooniverse hasn't really explored before, and that has me very excited. I know that The Fly is a big inspiration for this one. That's what I'm going to say. So I've been able to talk with Reese Frake Waterfield a little bit about it, and I'm really thinking this is going to be my new favorite from the Pooniverse. So Pinocchio is one to look out for, fellas. That's what I'll say.
I love that.
Yeah. Ooh, really excited to see that one for sure. Now, I know we've glossed over this one a little bit. Evil Dead Burn, which is probably my most anticipated, but where are you with it? We have a different director this time around, Sebastian Vienichek. I don't know if you saw his movie Infested.
Scared the shit out. I'm terrified of spiders. That movie scared the shit out of me. Like, I love eight-legged freaks, arachnophobia and stuff like that, but Infested, like, he knew how to dig down into the like real arachnophobia, and he delivered. So I'm really excited what he's gonna do with Evil Dead Burn.
Oh yeah, like 100%. It's something that's been going through my head because of Infested is I'm almost wondering if they're gonna bring like animals into the mix, if you know what I mean. Like if they're getting possessed, that wouldn't be totally out of the realm of Evil Dead. I feel either. Like Evil Dead 2, you have the deer on the wall laughing at Ash, right? Like I could totally see him doing something with that, but making it like bringing the darker energy of something like Evil Dead 2013 to that sort of bit. You know, I think that could work. I think that could be really, really scary.
I'm hyped.
I'm very hyped up for this. We really have no idea what it's going to be about outside of that one little tiny creepy teaser. I don't know if you saw that or not. It's just like some guy like smashing someone else's head and it's like out of focus. I no idea what's going on there, but I'm here for it. Definitely excited. We got Ty throwing 5 out there. Ty, thank you so much for the support, my friend. Let us know what you're the most excited for moving into 2026. We will absolutely get to it. But thank you, my friend. Thanks for being with us. Next up is a movie that I'm excited for, but I do understand why some maybe are not. It's Insidious 6, starring Lin Shaye again. It's going to be a prequel film, just like 3 and 4. It's this is a deviation once again from where 5 took us back to the Lambert family. Now we're back to what we were doing in like 3 and 4. We're kind of going all over the place with this franchise. Colby, how are you feeling about another Insidious movie?
I'll go see it.
Just kind of, you're just whatever about this one, kind of in the middle.
Yeah, like Insidious and The Conjuring, like I'll go see them.
Yeah. These are movies I grew up with a little bit, so I guess
Hmm.
I'm weirdly The Conjuring I'm whatever about, but when it comes to Insidious, I just get a little more excited for those. I love the different kinds of demons and creatures we see in these. There's always some cool level of practical effect that I can kind of
Yeah.
vibe with these. I feel like you don't really get that in a lot of other ghost stories, so that kind of
Mm.
elevates Insidious just a little bit for me. But it's a jump scare based ghost story, like you know what you're you know what you're getting with one of these.
Yeah, exactly. And I do love Lin Shaye, so it definitely excites me more than like some of the other Insidious movies.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's good. I'm hoping there's something fun to be had with this one. I wasn't as crazy about five. Five was especially a pretty low for me on my list, and I even really like this franchise. So I'm just
Is
hoping
that
this
one
is
the
better
Red
than that.
Door?
Yeah, the where they brought the Lambert family back. It's like Patrick Wilson, and he's old now.
Yeah, I didn't even watch that one, honestly.
You're not missing much, man. I got to be honest.
A horrible horror fan sometimes.
Oh no, you're good, dude. No, trust me, you're really not. You're really not missing much.
Family cat and dog.
I had to bring this up from Ty. He's saying he'd love to see the family cat and dog get possessed in an Evil Dead movie. That's crazy.
Oh, that would be gnarly.
Dude, I mean, like, we have no idea where Burn's going to be set or even anything like that. But if it's like in a suburban home and I mean, that's insane. That's terrifying, man. I mean, it's one thing to ask you, could you, take out a possessed family member, but the family dog, like, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. That'd be terrifying.
Dude, I love my cat so much. I could never do that.
Right? Like, I mean, that could be a disaster. So I'm loving that idea. That sounds terrifying to me. Very good stuff there. Moving into something that I think we might have a little more excitement for, though, is Resident Evil from Zach Krager. For me, at least, I think Zach has just killed it with two different movies that I think just Weapons even better than Barbarian, but both movies could arguably be top tens for like the decade. Where are you standing with this Resident Evil feature? Are you excited for this one?
I'm hyped. I loved Barbarian. I really liked Weapons. I loved watching The Whitest Kid You Know growing up, so I'm a huge Krager's fan.
Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. He says it's very inspired by Evil Dead 2. I feel like we're getting like less of a very story-based Resident Evil. This is going to be a run and gun, people, fighting zombies and maybe getting killed. Maybe not so like it doesn't feel like it's going to be very story oriented. It feels like it's just going to be very just like Zach Krager having a fun time, opposed to the kind of energy he brought to like Barbarian and Weapons. So like, does that change you? I don't know. Like, that's kind of my headspace with it. How does that change your perception of it at all? I'm just curious.
It honestly makes me more hyped because the other Resident Evil movies, they're very story based, and like that's one of the most fun parts of the game is shooting the zombies. So I'm excited. I think Zach Krager's such a fun, the way he tells the story, anything he does, like I'm excited for. So I think he'll still do it justice. Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I'm not either. It's got a great cast. I think he understands what fans are gonna want from this, and I also want to see him do it differently. I don't want him to do the same thing as what's been approached before, because I feel like that hasn't. I was telling you, I love Johannes Roberts' Welcome to Raccoon City. I still don't think it's perfect. Like there's parts about it where I'm like, I wish we could have done this differently. So I just want Zach to do his own thing. If it's not perfectly Resident Evil, I'm not gonna be pissed off or anything. It can't be worse than what Paul W.S. Anderson did. Yeah, no, for sure. I'm excited for that one. That comes out on September 18th, ladies and gents. We got two more on the list. And then Colby, if there's anything else that I might have missed that you want to throw out there, I can't believe I forgot Hokum. Still upset with myself about that. So if there's anything I missed, make sure to throw it out there. We have Other Mommy coming from the host director, Rob Savage. This is October 9th.
Savage.
Yeah, he did like Host from 2020, and I'm trying to remember what else he did. That movie was awesome. He did Dash Cam, which I was a little less hot on. I don't know if didn't see that one. I
wasn't a fan of Dash Cam.
Yeah, I wasn't really crazy about that one either. And then he also did The Boogeyman with Sophie Thatcher. I was also kind of whatever about that one.
Was that the newest Boogeyman?
It was the one that was based on the Stephen King short story.
That's the one that had David Dastmalchian in it. If that's the one, I actually really like that one compared to the other Boogeyman movies we've gotten. I actually really dug that one.
Oh, okay. Hey, rock on, dude. Very good. I thought it had some really fun parts. I think how the story ultimately came together, I wasn't like the biggest fan of. But I'm glad that it has its fans. I think that Sophie Thatcher is amazing. I think that she's so
Love Sophie
underrated.
Thatcher.
100%. So I love to see her in some more things, especially from this past year with Companion. How'd you feel about Companion? Just real quick.
Loved it. Just barely missed my top 10.
I feel the exact same way. Like I loved it, but it just didn't quite make it into the top 10 for me. I 100% with you there. This other mommy movie, it sounds very familiar. I honestly, I don't have a whole lot of excitement for it. Have you heard about this one at all?
I haven't even heard anything about it. No.
It just sounds like another story about like, it sounds like a grief story to me, essentially. It sounds very familiar. I don't know. I guess it's not high up on my priority list. I just thought I'd mention it. It's an October release, and we don't have a whole lot of those sitting here in January right now.
So that's the one October release you're talking about?
That's the one October release that we got on like as a big release, I should say. There might be some smaller stuff already, but that's like our big theatrical release movie.
Yeah.
So it sounds like it's going to be a more exciting January for now, but of course things change. So I'm waiting for that VHS 9 announcement so bad, Colby.
Yep, same. I hope it's a Christmas one.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, dude. VHS Halloween. Say what you want about it. I think just the concept was excellent. Like doing a holiday, I thought was a great idea. They got to do Christmas next. There's so much they can do with that.
Christmas horror. I love it.
Right, and applying that to found footage, man, there's a million different things we can. I feel like we can do. So I'm really hoping we get that announcement soon, and that comes out in early October, just like the last 5 like Shudder VHS movies. It's been a really fun thing to cover annually too. I feel so. Really hoping for another.
Could you imagine a found footage killer reindeer like segment?
Oh my God! I mean, come on, it writes itself. There's so much they could do with that. I feel that would be great. I'm really hoping for that. Keeping my fingers crossed we get that VHS announcement. But as of right now, nothing, fellas, which makes me sad. But last but certainly not least, another movie that I think is like way high up on the list in terms of highly anticipated. We have a new Robert Eggers flick, Werewolf, coming out on Christmas Day, just like his last entry with Nosferatu. How do you feel about this one? This is another just big cast from him. It seems like it's going to be like very gothic and old school period piece. How are you feeling about this one?
I'm hyped. I love Robert Eggers. I love the way he tells a story. I love his cinematography. I'm a huge fan of The Witch. I like The Lighthouse. Nosferatu is one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen. And that ending shot in Nosferatu, I want that in like as a mural, like in my background. Just have that. But I'm excited. Werewolves are probably my favorite creature feature subgenre. So I'm excited to see what he's going to do.
Oh yeah, man. I'm very over the moon about this one. Got a great cast. I love werewolves so much too, and I feel like we haven't had like a big release werewolf flick in a little while. So I'm hoping that this kind of like weirdly brings the genre back if that's a thing. If that's a thing that can happen, that would be fun. So definitely excited for this one. Colby, before we kind of start to like wind down a little bit, is there anything that is there anything I missed? Is there anything else that you kind of wanted to hit on moving into 2026?
A couple other like ones so I made a top 10 list like video last week, and you hit a few of them, but one of them I'm really excited for is Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride.
Ooh, okay, yeah, I forgot about this one.
I love Maggie Gyllenhaal. I love the Frankenstein's monster story in The Bride, and it's gonna be like a punk rock radical, like different like storytelling way of it. So I'm hyped for that one. Like I love the trailer. I love Christian Bale. Jake Gyllenhaal's in it, one of my favorite actors of all time. So I think this one's gonna be really fun.
Oh yeah, I'm especially craving a Bride story after we got Del Toro's just like very, it was the Frankenstein story to a T with like little deviations, and I loved that. Don't get me wrong, but I'm ready for some like a different take on it or like a different side of the story, like exactly that. That sounds like exactly the kind of movie I'm looking for. The trailer really impressed me from that one.
Me too. Me too. I had somebody comment and say that they weren't sold by the trailer. And I was like, what?
Oh, dude, it was like, I mean, it was like here when I heard about it, I was like, I'll see it. You know, that's cool. I saw the trailer and I'm like, oh, dude, that just shot up the list. Guys,
Yeah.
if you haven't seen the trailer for The Bride yet, go check it out.
Another one, I can't remember if it releases in February or March, but did you see the trailer for Psycho Killer?
No, I have not. I've heard this. I've heard about this in passing. I have not watched the trailer.
It's like a satanic like serial killer, and I'm getting kind of like Long Legs vibes a little bit, but it looks super brutal.
Ooh, okay.
I can't remember who made that one, but I'm pretty excited for that one. This was on like the coming out in 2024 list, coming out in 2025 list, and again it's on the 2026 list, but it says They Follow, and I was a huge fan of It Follow, so we'll see, I guess.
I just want to get an update on that. You know, I have no idea what's going on. It Follows is one of my favorite horror movies. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. It works for me. It works in my brain. I want that sequel right now.
Yeah, I love that movie. I love Micah Monroe in that movie. I think It Follows is a masterpiece. It gets a lot of hate, but I love it.
I'm so with you, man. And if they don't bring Disaster Piece back to do the music, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna do some bad things if they don't make that happen.
I literally have Disaster Piece, that album, on like my everyday playlist.
Oh hell yeah, man! It's so good. I mean, it is some of the best horror music I think out there.
I have The Ice Cream Man.
Yes, yeah.
So this isn't a remake to 1996's Ice Cream Man. This is written and directed by Eli Roth for his horror section new studios thing. But I've heard some things about this one, and it's supposed to be super gnarly. And Snoop Dogg's in it.
That's crazy. I know that Snoop Dogg just did that like that fake trailer with Eli
Don't
Roth.
go
So
into that house.
Yeah.
I guess that's getting turned into a movie too.
Oh my God. That's ridiculous. I love it. That's ridiculous. That is so hilarious. It just sounds like they were hanging out together and they're like, let's do this. Let's do this crazy idea. And they both have a bunch of money. So they're just like, sure, fuck it. You know? I have also heard some really good things about Ice Cream Man, though. I know, I may know someone who is working on it, and you know, I've just heard some positive things. That's all I'll say.
I just hope that Clint Howard makes a cameo in it.
Oh my God,
first one.
That would be great.
The two more I have is Titan, which is supposed to be a giant snake movie by Mike P. Nelson. Ooh. And he was the one who just did the remake for Silent Night, Deadly Night. He did the Angry Orchard Jason short film. But I like Mike P. Nelson. I like his style. And to see him do something with a giant snake that's actually horror. So I'm pumped.
After Anaconda, you're especially excited to see that?
Yeah, Anaconda was super fun. It really surprised me how much I liked it. But it's not a horror movie at all. It was like a good tribute to the 90s Anaconda, but yeah, it's not horror at all. And go ahead.
I'll just say one thing about Mike Nelson. I totally agree with you. I love the energy he brings to projects. Like he just like finds a way to reimagine stuff. And at least for me, I think he almost always finds a way to make that thing better. Wrong Turn and Silent Night, Deadly Night, especially.
I did not like Wrong Turn the first time I watched it. But I went in the next time I watched it with the mindset that this isn't a Wrong Turn movie, and I loved it.
Yeah, it is very much so its own thing.
The whole time I'm like, where the inbred hillbillies at?
Yeah. I just think that one scared the shit out of me. Like I was terrified by the like they were throwing people. They were like, what was it? They were blinding people and they were putting them into the cave or whatever. That's horror. I mean, I still think about that sometimes and get just, get some chills.
It's definitely a horrifying reimagining, but I have a whole different respect for it when I went in like thinking it's like telling myself it wasn't a Wrong Turn movie, but yeah. So and then last I have The Backrooms.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that is coming out. Is that this summer?
I think I saw August or September.
Okay.
on one of the articles I was reading, but I love that they chose this 19-year-old kid who created the like found footage little short back rooms on YouTube, and they're just using him to do it because those short films were gnarly. I loved them.
Dude, they were scary. They were kind of scary. Yeah, the first one especially, I feel like just really got under my skin. I'm really excited to see what he brings to this. And he's so young, like to be that young and that talented is insane to me. I mean, like
Yeah.
I know that a lot of that's just like stuff he made in Blender, but or After Effects. I mean, I don't know how to use that. I have no idea how to do that, and he's doing this shit and making it look movie quality. That's insane. Like that is mind blowing to me. So I think he's gonna make something really wonderful.
Yeah, I agree. And then another YouTuber that we didn't talk about was Markiplier's Iron Lung, which is coming out the 30th.
Oh yeah, that's like really soon. I have my tickets for that too, and I didn't put it on the list. That's too funny.
I'm hyped. I've watched a few Markiplier videos, like his reactions and gameplay stuff, but I have no clue what the Iron Lung is, except that it's like a planet made of blood or something.
Dude, yeah, I mean the concept for this alone, even if it wasn't somebody like that I totally loved and respected in the YouTube space, I'd be like, I gotta see this just from basically he's in like a submarine. He's like a prisoner that's like welded into a submarine and has to find like resources on this like blood planet because like all the other planets disappeared or something, and the only one that they found is this like amalgamation of blood. It sounds insane to me. I'm like, that's the craziest concept for like a space horror movie I think I've ever heard. So let's go. This is gonna be awesome.
It sounds very claustrophobic too, and that's something that always gets me is like the claustrophobia stuff.
Yeah, gross and claustrophobic sounds like a mixture that's just made right in hell. Like, I mean, being covered in blood and maybe guts or whatever, and you're just like enclosed in that tight space. It sounds awful, and I love it.
Agreed.
No, very good stuff. Well, Colby, before we wrap this whole thing up, is there anything that you want to like throw out there, pitch, or any last thoughts on 2026 horror as we really dive into the new year?
Man, I thought we were pretty spoiled as fans in 2025. 2026 already looks even better, so I don't know, I'm very excited. Like I started doing reviews and stuff I think it'll be 2 years in April. But I want to say that Jake, you are a huge inspiration for me to start my channel. People like you, Cody Leach, and Dead Meat James. And I've always been like a YouTube guy, and like I never even like had TikTok. And one day I was scrolling TikTok and I saw like people doing reviews. I was like, this is a thing. So like I started like my short form content, and it kind of like blew up. So yeah, I'm having a blast doing it. I was able to quit my job in October, so I'm doing this full time now, and it's kind of surreal.
Dude, that's awesome. Well, congratulations. I've been watching your stuff. I've been watching you kind of like blow up in the last, 6-7 months or so. And it's been really fun seeing all that progress. So congratulations to you, my friend. And just thank you so much. Thanks for being a friend. Thanks for being a horror buddy to talk to.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And it's just so cool that like we actually like, because I've been watching you for years now, and like we actually talk and stuff now. It's crazy to me.
Hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about. I mean, I think we all kind of get into this because we want to talk horror with other people, and it's wonderful to be able to bounce that off of each other, Yes, it's very good stuff. But Colby, again, thank you so much for joining me today.
So I think I'm going to have to.
So sorry.
I was going to say, I think we're lagging again, but I want to set up a date and have you come on my podcast as well soon, so we can set that up as well.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. When we get off air, we'll talk about it. We'll make it happen.
Yeah,
we'll get a date. One last thing too. Let the viewers at home know where you are on other platforms and whatnot.
Well, I upload my videos on YouTube as well. I think I only have like 600 followers or something on here, but right now I'm just doing short form reviews. I'm working on getting my like long form content up, but yeah, you can find me on Colby Does Horror on here. On Instagram, on TikTok, I'm pretty big on those platforms. But if you want to hear my horrible takes on horror movies, go ahead and give me a follow.
Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome stuff. Just wanted to say again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh shit. And Josh is also hanging out with us too. This is Josh Petrino, who does the VFX for Terrifiers 2 and 3, working on other stuff as well. What's up, dude? He's throwing out a little poop super chat. We greatly appreciate that.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for all the poop in the chat, Josh. Means a lot. Thank you for the two. Guys, we will be live over on the gaming channel here in less than an hour as well, so stop on by. We're playing some Phasmophobia tonight. It's going to be a good time. Colby, thank you again for joining me. Really appreciate you, man.
Dude, thanks for having me. This was a blast. Like I said, Jake, I've been watching you for a while, and you've been killing it, so thank you.
Thank you, man. That really does mean a lot. And guys, thank you for watching us tonight. As always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Bye-bye.